Now I'm going to show you how to clean a blade. I've got this number 10 blade, which is a ceramic cutter, and I'm going to slide the cutter out to the side. You want to be careful not to take it completely out. You want to leave at least this much of the blade underneath this little lever arm that holds the cutter down. Otherwise, the whole cutter can pop out. This metal piece is called the comb. This ceramic piece is called the cutter. Grab my toothbrush and brush off all the hair. Flip the blade over, brush out the inside of the cutter. Flip the blade back, close it, and open it up the opposite direction. Brush out all the hair. Okay, now that this blade has all the fur removed, I'm going to grab a paper towel. And I'm going to grab some blade cleaner. The blade cleaner that I use here is H42. I put it into this small bottle so that it's easier to use, but this cleans and is supposed to lubricate the blades, but it does clean them very well. I don't agree that it lubricates them, but it is a metal conditioner, so it's really good for the blades. The way that I clean the blades is take my little spray bottle of H42 and I spray it on the open blade, flip it to the opposite side, spray it again. I will go ahead and brush everything now that the cleaner is on the blade. Making sure to get between the teeth. In all the channels. And I will slide the blade to the other side. Give it another spritz. And then brush out this side as well. Trying to get the cleaner into all the cracks and crevices. And now that this blade is clean, put my cleaner away. And I'll use the paper towel to wipe off the excess. You do not have to remove all of the blade cleaner, but you don't want a bunch of it dripping around, getting all over your other equipment. Wipe off all the excess. Then we do a very important step, which is to add lubricant to the blade. So I'm going to open it back up. I'm going to grab my clipper oil. This is a Andis clipper oil, colorless, odorless. Don't drink it. It's only for clippers, not for drinking. There are 5 contact points that the blade oil needs to be applied. And I will use a toothbrush to kind of show you those areas. There is a channel where this plastic little clip goes inside of the cutting blade. This is one area where oil needs to be applied, one contact patch. The top side of the comb is a contact patch where oil needs to be applied. And then there is a bottom side that also is a contact patch. So we will put oil in those 3 spots, just a drop. That's probably a little more than I needed, at least on this bottom one. And then we flip the blade over, and there are 2 more contact patches, the top side of the cutting blade and this bottom little channel. This bottom one has a little canal where the oil sits inside of it. And then you just run it across a bead across the top as well. Close the blade and run it back and forth to spread the oil across it. Now, when the cutting blade is out like this side is sharp. I can slide it back and forth. As long as I am not actually sliding my thumb across the cutter, I will be safe. So be careful when you do this. Wear gloves if you're not confident, but it's pretty safe as long as you just don't open it and then slide your thumb across these. Now, even though these are sharp, I can put my finger on them and it's not going to cut me. But if I was to slide it across with a little bit of force, maybe it would. Okay, now this blade is oiled, we can go ahead and put it onto our clipper.